Philadelphia, good morning.
Good morning. Well, it seems to me that this just may be that international crisis that we was all talking about that President Obama may be facing. I think it's time for America to stop playing the part of a pushover parent when it comes to Israel. Sure, the Jews have been through tumultuous times in history, but it seems that whenever they are the wrongdoers, and whenever they go and instigate this stuff with Hamas and these other, the Palestinians and all these other different places over there, it seems as if we begin, and I say we, meaning our government here in the U.S., we begin to take up for them. We begin to be the one who not is protecting the victim, but we begin to be the one who's protecting the bully. And it seems as if it's only being done because Israel continues to hide behind the fact of the Holocaust. And because they've been through what they've been through, that they can go around and do everything they want to do, and that the Americans and other countries who are pro-Israel will protect them.
Okay, thanks for the call.
Good morning. Thanks for accepting my call. I don't have as much to say as I did about 5 or 10 minutes ago. I'm encouraged by many of the callers over the years, in fact, and as to the nature of the justice, or injustice, I should say, that's taken place over in Israel against the Palestinian people. But one thing, as far as our new president-elect, I just hope and pray that during this administration that Obama doesn't feel that he has to prove that he is not a Muslim, and to being so far toward the Israeli lobby that he won't be able to deal with justice in this particular situation. Thank you very much.
Thank you for the call. Republican line, good morning.
Thank you for taking my call, Mr. Scully. I wanted to say that, echoing two of the prior callers at least, about Israel and how our media is basically so pro-Israel biased, we're not getting the full story. With regard to the Obama regime, I also agree with the prior caller that AIPAC will rule the day with regard to Hillary Clinton and also Rahm Emanuel. He was actually an AIPAC operative who had escorted Barack Obama to the AIPAC convention, where he just, pandered to the pro-Israel lobby, AIPAC, American Israel Public Affairs Committee, of course, which Mershaw and Walt talk about in their book, The Israel Lobby and U.S. Foreign Policy. What I wanted to touch on, though, is with regard to these rockets that Hamas has been firing at Israel futilely. Why don't we talk about what happened prior to that, how Israel basically bombs Gaza at will and has broken the truce repeatedly in the past. American media never brings that up, and then Hamas tries to retaliate against that, and all of a sudden it's Israel retaliating against Hamas rocket attacks.
So what is the solution? How would you solve the situation there?
Well, basically, you would break this siege that they have in Gaza. I mean, it's been going on. Our media doesn't cover it. One of the callers, I think, had mentioned the Iranian channel, Press TV. You can view the video at the top there. There's a link, presstv.com, and you'll see continuous coverage of this siege. In fact, there's been Americans out of California. A friend of mine, Greta Berlin, had actually broken that siege. You can go to our website, freegaza.org. It never got reported in our media, from what I saw. And this siege is basically breaking the back of the Palestinian people. And what do you expect? Are they just going to sit there and take it? They try to fight back in whatever futile way they can, but our media has it with Israel using disproportionate force like they are, and the Palestinians, responding supposedly to the Palestinian rocket attacks. What's really going on are the Palestinian rocket attacks a response to what Israel's done multiply to break the truce and impose this medieval siege on them. So basically the solution here, and thank you for asking the question, is, I think a prior caller had also mentioned, respect international law. UN Security Council resolutions 242 and 338, and get Israel out of the West Bank. This is what, I'll close with this, and thank you for your time. This is the backbone of our terror problem. This is why we were attacked tragically on 9/11 and earlier at the World Trade Center in 1993, supporting what Israel is doing, like they're doing in Gaza now, using our airplanes, our helicopters, and we paid billions of dollars for this, and it's infuriating the Muslim Arab world, and that's why we had 9/11, and the U.S. media doesn't report that either.
Okay, thank you. Appreciate the call.
Thanks for watching. Please subscribe and check out Tom's Representative Press channel. It's a channel you'll want to subscribe to as well. See the link in the video description.